Officials are on their way to the venue for the official start. Thank you very much. We're requesting the MSU band and the MSU combo to prepare. We acknowledge the arrival of the officials of OPAPRU, of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, and of the Mindanao State University. They will all be formally acknowledged and introduced later in the program. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We begin today's ceremony with an invocation to be led by Dr. Jihan Makarambon, a faculty member from the King Faisal Center for Islamic, Arabic, and Asian Studies.
May I ask everyone to please rise for the invocation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم آمين. Ya Allah, we come before you today with sincere hearts, seeking your guidance and blessings. We humbly ask for your assistance in the timely release of checks for our dedicated student beneficiaries in today's event on the educational support for the decommissioned combatants of the MILF. Ya Allah, grant those in position of authority the wisdom and compassion to prioritize this support, allowing it to reach those who need it most. Let this assistance be a beacon of hope, fostering knowledge and empowerment within our community. Ya Allah, bless our endeavors. Bless our President Hassanul Basri and his family. Bless our MSU and all of its partners, and guide us all in our missions, and help us to create a future filled with peace and opportunity for our students and for our courageous brothers and sisters who are serving our community. You are the all-knowing, the all-hearing. Allahumma aslih lana sha'nana kullah. ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Please remain standing for the Philippine National Anthem and the Bangsamoro hymn with the MSU Band and the MSU Combo.
Bayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong mukha. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdiningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Simula noon hanggang ngayon, iisa ang naging layon. Magkaisa at magbuklod, kagitingan ay marubdob. Tumayo tayo mula sa hamon ng nakaraan, niyapos ang panganib na humahadlang. Pinangako sa puso at paniniwala, ang ginhawang para sa kabataan. Bangsamoro'y tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, dugo at buhay, kapayapaan. alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro. Bangsamoro, Bangsamoro, lagi kang mamahalin. Walang pipigil sa damdamin, mga pangako'y tutuparin. Habang buhay kami sa'yo'y magbabantay, mananatili sa puso't isipan. Ang kahapong humimlay na nagbuwis ng buhay, nasa piling na ng may kapal. Bangsamoro'y tagumpay, bunga ng pawis, dugo at buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay atin ang nakamtan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalain Bangsamoro.
Please be seated. Before we proceed any further, allow me to acknowledge the officials, individuals who have made this morning's event possible. Please stand up as I call your name. We are joined today by no less than the Secretary of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, Honorable Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. We are also joined by OPA Pru's partner in this venture, the President of the Mindanao State University, Attorney Basari D. Mapupano. We also have Presidential Assistant David B. Disinao, OPA Pru, Office for Bangsamoro Transformation. We have Presidential Assistant Cesar B. Llano, Chairperson, Government of the Philippines Peace Implementing Panel. You have a Member of Parliament, Honorable Liza Alamia, Chairperson, Government of the Philippines Task Force for Decommissioned Combatants and Their Communities. Joining us later would be the Member of Parliament, Abdullah Bravo Macapaar, Member of Parliament and Front Commander of Northwest Mindanao Front. We also have Deputy Minister Abdul Maumit Tumawis, Member of the MILF-TF-DCC. We have Director Farah Grace V. Naparan, Head of Secretariat of GPH-PIP. We have Director Akram Latif, the Executive Director of MSU Institute for Peace and Development in Mindanao. I hope I am not missing anyone. We also acknowledge the presence of government officials from the Mindanao State University. I see directors and college deans joining us today. Thank you for making time. To deliver his welcome message, let us all welcome the President of the Mindanao State University System, Attorney Basari D. Makuta Mapupano.
To our honored guests this morning from UPAPRU, headed by the Honorable Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., the Honorable David B. Diciano, Presidential Assistant for Bangsamoro Transformation, Honorable Cesar B. Llano, Chairperson, GPH, Peace Implementing Panel, representatives from the Task Force for Decommissioned Combatants and Their Communities, Attorney Liza M. Alamia, Chairperson, GPH TFDCC. University officials who are present, other guests to our dear beneficiaries, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all with this universal greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome all of you to this significant event, the ceremonial program for the release of educational assistance to the families of former Moro Islamic Liberation Front combatants. Today, we gather not only to mark the distribution of financial support, but to celebrate a powerful step by extending my deepest gratitude to our partners who have made this initiative possible. Secretary Carleto G. Galvez Jr., Presidential Advisor on Peace and Reconciliation and Unity, your unwavering commitment to peace and transformation has been a guiding light for us all. We are also grateful to the Task Force for the Commission combatants and their communities for their dedication to supporting former combatants as they transition into civil society. This partnership reflects our shared vision of empowering individuals and communities to thrive in peace and unity. Today's program centers on the Study Grant Initiative, which seeks to support one professional per family. This is a significant step forward in the transition journey of our former Moro Islamic Liberation Front combatants and their families. This is indeed a very empowering mechanism for young individuals who have dreams of a better life through higher education, but whose strained circumstances prevent them from doing so on their own. MSU is proud and honored to be part of this endeavor, and we are very determined to help each beneficiary metamorphose into a beacon of hope that will transform their families and communities. This grant is not only an investment in the individual futures of these young people, but a contribution to stability, growth, and resilience of their communities. We are privileged to have with us esteemed individuals who will share their insights and support today. We have Dr. Akram Latif, Executive Director of the Institute of Peace and Development in Mindanao, and we also look forward to hearing from representatives of the government of the Philippines and the MILF as well as the inspirational message from our student grantee, Mr. Sultan Asrin Pakalna Natangkop. Each of these voices brings a unique perspective and reinforces our shared commitment to this cause. At this juncture, I would like to offer a few words to our student grantees. I want to tell you that this is your moment. You are here because MSU believes in you, in your dreams, and in your ability to bring positive change to your families and communities. This program symbolizes a partnership between you and the institutions that support you, and it is a testament to our shared hope for a peaceful, progressive future. In addition to the dreams and aspirations that you want to achieve, remember too that the families and the communities that nurtured you are also counting on you. Don't forget to pay it forward and be the light that will take them out of the darkness. As we proceed with today's ceremony, let us remember that each step we take here is a step toward building a society where education, opportunity, and peace are accessible to all. Together, with the support of OPAPRO, TFDC, and MSU, we will continue to walk this path of unity and development. Maraming salamat po, and without further ado, welcome to today's celebration of peace, hope, and opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. President. MSU's work with and for the MILF and MNLF communities is what truly makes MSU MSU. It is what keeps us awake at night. To tell us more about this specific program, let us now hear from Dr. Akram Latif, the Executive Director of the Institute for Peace and Development in Mindanao. Sir?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Guest of honor, VIPs, maraming salamat po sa pagdating sa MSU Agpapaunlak. Ano ba itong ginagawa natin ngayon? No? Scholarship, education is actually a privilege. And para kayong mga seeds, parang yung education, what we are doing here is we're trying to plant something that will grow in the future. The scholarship that OPAPRO and MSU is providing is those are the fertilizers and the water to make this tree grows into the future that it will be beneficial to the community. Ang goal namin is makita natin na yung mga anak ng mga dating combatant, mga decommissioned combatant, ay maging professional at makatulong sa kanilang mga komunidad. Pangarap namin na makita kayo na isang contributor, tumutulong sa pag-unlad at kapayapaan sa hindi lang sa Bangsamoro kundi sa Pilipinas. Ang edukasyon kasi ang nagbibigay sa atin kung saan ang anak ng nagbibigay ng isang oportunidad kung saan ang isang anak ng mahirap at anak ng mayaman ay nagiging equal after one generation. Kaya itong education, this is an investment into the future, not only of the Bangsamoro, but of the country as whole. So, tandaan po natin na ang ginagawa natin ngayon, this education is one of those investments that truly matters insofar as producing a very sustainable peace and development into the community, lalo na sa Bangsamoro, kasi napag-iiwanan na tayo. At kami sa MSU system, higit kami nagpapasalamat sa OPAPRO at sa sa office ni Ma'am, no, Minister Alamia, sa pagtitiwalang ibinigay sa amin dahil nakatulong kami para makamit ang pangarap natin na kapayapaan, ang pangarap natin na yung mga anak ng mga dating combatant is maging professional. So what we are doing here is a very inclusive and affirmative action to ensure the future of Bangsamoro will be peaceful and more developed. Muli, nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyo lahat, Secretary Galvez at ang iyong team sa team ni Ma'am Alamia at saka si kay Sir Mumit. Maraming salamat po sa pagtitiwala sa amin na maging bahagi ng isang programa na naniniwala kami na sa mga darating na panahon, pag naging professional na itong ating mga anak at makakatulong sila, lalo na sa development ng Bangsamoro at sa Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, sir. I remember it was just last year when we signed the MOA with OPAPRU at PICC for this program, and now it is finally happening. Before we proceed any further, allow me to acknowledge as well the presence of our partners from the Philippine Army. We are joined today by Brigadier General Yegor Ray P. Baroquillo Jr. Apologies, sir. The commander of the 103rd Brigade. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Shortly, we will be hearing messages from the government of the Philippines and from the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. To deliver the message on behalf of the government of the Philippines, we may respectfully request Member of Parliament Liza Alamia, who is the chairperson of GPH Task Force for Decommissioned Combatants and their communities. Madam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'd like to acknowledge my courtesies to the VIPs at the stage. Of course, ang ating butihing Secretary of the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, our boss, Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., President of the Mindanao State University, Attorney Basari Mapupuno, sir. The Presidential Assistant, David B. Diciano from OPAPRU, Office for Bangsamoro Transformation, sir. Presidential Assistant and Chair of the Government of the Philippines Peace Implementing Panel, Sir Cesar Villano. MP, my colleague in the BTA Parliament, MP Abdullah, Commander Bravo Macapaar, Member of Parliament and Front Commander of Northwestern Mindanao Front. Of course, kasama ko sa TFDCC, Deputy Minister Abdul Mayit Tomawis, Member of MILF TFDCC, mga kasama natin sa TFDCC at saka sa mga normalization mechanisms, Director Farah Grace Naparan, and Ma'am Alice. And of course, ang hindi ko makakalimutan, ang Institute of Peace and Development in Mindanao, MSU Director, Dr. Akram Latif. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Mula sa office ng OPAPRU at bilang chairperson ng Government of the Philippines Task Force for Decommissioned Combatants and Their Communities or TFDCC, binabati ko ang 171 decommissioned combatants ng Moro Islamic Liberation Front at ang kanilang kapamilya na makakatanggap ng tulong pang-edukasyon mula sa ating gobyerno. My warmest congratulations to you and especially to your children. Pasalamatan natin ang inyong mga kapamilya, ang mga leader at miyembro ng MILF na nagpasyang tahakin ang landas ng kapayapaan. Kayo ngayon, yung mga bata na nandito ngayon, ang umaani sa bunga ng kanilang mga pagsisikap. Ito na po yun. Kaya, ang aking advice, gamitin po natin ang tulong na ito para makatapos kayo ng pag-aaral. Importante po ito para mabuksan ang mga bago at mas malalaking opportunities na makakatulong na iangat ang kalagayan ng inyong mga pamilya. Education is key towards development, towards peace. Believe me, ako po ay anak ng isang pamilya na naging biktima ng displacement dahil sa mga kaguluhan noon. Na-displace din po ako. At ang unang itinuro sa amin ng aming tatay ay kahit na ganito tayo, Moro na napapaloob sa maraming kaguluhan, please make sure that you are going to go above this. Kayo ay mag-aaral ng mabuti at babaguhin ninyo ang buhay ninyo. At kayang-kaya po natin yan. Kayang-kaya po ninyo yan. Dahil nakayanan ko din po, kakayanin din ninyo. Tandaan natin, ang pag-aaral ay isang tuloy-tuloy na proseso. Ipagpatuloy niyo ang inyong mga natutunan at paghusayin pa ito. Gamitin niyo ang inyong talino at kakayahan para tulungang maiangat hindi lang ang inyong sarili at ang inyong pamilya, kung hindi pati ang inyong mga komunidad, ang Bangsamoro at ang ating bansa. Kung kaya ninyong graduate na maging isang cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, at sigurado ako, meron kahit isa sa inyo ang kakayanin yon, gawin ninyo ang lahat ng kailangan gawin para ma-attain yon. Dahil sigurado ako sa opportunities na darating if you are going to achieve that. Malaking pasasalamat natin sa Mindanao State University System, sa pamumuno ni Attorney Basari Mapupuno, sa suporta sa pagpapatupad ng programang ito ng gobyerno. Ang MSU ay isang institusyon ng walang sawang sumusuporta sa atin sa pagtataguyod ng normalization program na bahagi ng Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro. Kaya napaka-importante ng aktibidad na ito. Para sa mga kasama nating MILF, isa itong magandang bunga ng inyong determinasyon na isulong ang kapayapaan sa Bangsamoro at makapamuhay bilang sibilyan kasama ang inyong pamilya at komunidad. Simbolo rin ang aktibidad na ito ng interes ng ating pamahalaan na mag-invest sa ating mga kabataan. Puputulin ko lang yung aking speech. I would like to acknowledge yung aking kasama po sa BTA Parliament, si Commander Bravo, MP Abdullah Macapar. Thank you po. Sinasalamin din ng aktibidad na ito ang mahusay na pagtutulungan ng mga ahensya ng gobyerno at mga institusyon para itaguyod ang interes ng mga decommissioned combatants. Umaasa tayo na itong activity ngayon ay isa lamang ito sa mga mahaba pa nating pagtutulungan para iangat ang kabuhayan ng mga decommissioned combatants at ng kanilang pamilya. Sa bagong Pilipinas na pinamamahalaan ni President Bongbong Marcos, nagpapasalamat tayo sa suporta sa kapayapaan para sa Bangsamoro. Ang pagbibigay ng educational assistance ay isang mahalagang hakbang para mapaunlad ang ating bansa. Patuloy na nagsisikap ang mga ahensya, ang inyong mga ahensya sa gobyerno para maibigay sa inyo ang iba pang mga programa para maiangat ang buhay ng mga decommissioned combatants. Umaasa tayo na sa susunod pa na mga araw, buwan at taon, makakarinig tayo ng magandang balita na marami nang nagsipagtapos ng mga estudyanteng na tulungan ng normalization program, inshallah. I'm looking forward to that. 4 years from now, kayo po ay gagraduate na. Within 4 or 5 years, kukuha na kayo ng board exam, makakapasa inshallah sa mga board exams na kukunin ninyo at makakapagtrabaho or makakaset up ng sarili ninyong mga negosyo. Yun po ang ating pinapangarap na mangyayari, na wala ng gulo, wala nang hahawak ng baril, lahat tayo ay seryoso sa edukasyon, sa ating professional careers, sa ating mga negosyo. Sa pagtatapos, gusto kong bigyan ng espesyal na pasasalamat si Dr. Akram Latif ng Institute for Peace and Development in Mindanao, MSU Main Campus Marawi, sa tulong na binibigay sa atin, sa gobyerno, sa TFDCC, sa OPA-PRU. Inshallah, hindi po dito nagtatapos ang pakikipag-partner ng Government of the Philippines to the TFDCC and the other normalization mechanisms with the Mindanao State University system. Marami pa po tayong gagawin. Meron pa tayong TechVoc education, skills development education. Meron pa po tayong values transformation training na nakapaloob sa isang peace education program para sa ating mga decommissioned combatants at kanilang mga kapamilya. Inshallah, in the coming days, in the coming weeks, ay isa sa katuparan na natin po ito, the moment na matatapos natin yung mga proseso na kailangan naming gawin. Sa muli, Maraming salamat sa suporta na galing sa hanay ng OPAPRO at ng peace mechanisms sa MILF at sa institusyon ng MSU Marawi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. Again, we formally acknowledge the presence of Honorable Abdullah Bravo Macapaar, Member of Parliament and Front Commander of Northwest Mindanao Front of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. He is ably joined today by Mr. Musa Sanggila. For the information of everyone, the program we're having today is just the Lanao del Sur leg of the financial assistance to former MILF combatants and their next of kin. The Mindanao State University administers this program in the entire country. We have beneficiaries from Baguio City all the way to Basilan. So what we're doing today is just the Lanao del Sur leg of this program. Now, to hear a message from the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, we may now hear from the representative, Deputy Minister Abdul Maumit Tumawis, member of MILF TFDCC. A round of applause, please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My courtesies and respect to our guest, Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. of the OPAPRO, our President of the MSU Mindanao State University, Attorney Basari Mapapno, the Presidential Assistant, David B. Daciano of OPAPRO, Presidential Assistant Cesar B. Llano, sir, and our Member of Parliament MP Liza Lamia, Chairperson of the GPA's Task Force for the Commission Combatants and their Community, TFDCC, and of course our Member of Parliament Abdullah Bravo Macapaar, of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. The other officials of the OPAPRO, we have Director Para Grace B. Naparan, ma'am. Other officials of the Mindanao State University who are present today, we have Director Akraman Latif, sir. Key officials of the Bangsamoro government, local government units, our decommissioned combatants and their families. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. It is both an honor and privilege to be part of this very significant event, a pivotal part of our implementation of peace agreement between the government and the MILF. And on behalf of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, TFDCC, would like to extend our profound gratitude for inviting us and for being here today, and especially to our decommissioned combatants and their families. So today, we gather not only to provide educational assistance, but to show our shared commitment to supporting the hope and futures of our communities, especially our decommissioned combatants and their families. This event represents our dedication to creating a good and brighter futures for our people in Bangsamoro and our decommission. This initiative is a part of a socio-economic program of normalization as outlined in the peace agreement between the MILF and the national government. It aims to help former combatants to transition into a productive civilian and contribute to the socio-economic development of our communities. Marami po itong aspeto, itong ating normalization. Isa lang po itong ating socio-economic development program under the TFDCC. Andito po ang ating MP, si Commander Bravo. Isa po sa programa ng ating normalization ay ang camp transformation. So doon po natin makikita sa kanyang kampo kung gaano natin na-transform with the initiative of our Secretary of the OPAPRO, gaano na-transform yung Camp Bilal into productive communities. Yan po ang pangarap natin. Ganon din po ang ating mga decommissioned combatants, ang kanilang pamilya, na maging maayos po ang kanilang futures at ang ating mga bago pang generation. This peace agreement between the Bangsamoro government and the national government has opened doors for growth. It is an opportunity not only for the communities of this BARM, but all the people being included in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region. Hindi lang yung mga tao, lalo-lalo na ang ating mga decommissioned combatants and their communities. Especially those who need help, marami pong opportunity itong ating negotiation, implementation of our peace negotiation. To our students, again, tulad ng sabi ng ating boss sa TFDCC, congratulations po sa inyong nakuha, matatanggap na tulong sa inyong financial, sa inyong pag-aaral. Bilang isang dumaan rin po sa pagiging student, mahirap po mag-aral na walang financial support. So this is a very good opportunity. Kaya po sa ating mga estudyante, alagaan po natin to. To the student beneficiaries here, remember that this support is a step toward our futures. So make the most of it. Use your education to uplift yourselves and give back to your communities and make your families proud. And in closing, on behalf of the TFDCC and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, I would like to extend our profound gratitude to the MSU, Mindanao State University, and other officials of the national government, especially our OPAPRO officials, AFP, who are present today, our brigade commander, for supporting this peace process. This is really signifies our commitment and dedication in supporting the implementation of peace process. With that, again, maraming salamat po at Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum assalam. At this juncture, we proceed with the ceremonial release of the checks. We call on at least 5 of the beneficiaries to come up on stage for the ceremony. There are 6 now. So 6 representatives to receive the check from our officials on stage. We request our officials on stage to facilitate and to award the token. Especially Secretary Galvez and the President of the Mindanao State University System. Everyone on stage, please, you can join the photo opportunity. Receiving the check, the symbolic check, are 6 recipients and some members of the MILF decommissioned combatants joining them on stage. Let us please give them a round of applause. Later in the program, we will be awarding the real checks to the beneficiaries, um, while our members, our officials on stage are having their press conference with some of our invited members from the media. Our recipients will be receiving 25,000 pesos for the first semester of this academic year. So another 25,000 pesos for the second semester, inshallah. Proceeding to the program, to deliver his closing message, let us give a warm round of applause to Secretary Carlito Galvez, Jr. of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. First of all, my courtesies and deepest gratitude to Attorney Basari Mapupuno, the President of Mindanao State University System. Sir, yung pinirmahan natin sa PICC, nagkatotoo na. At marami pa tayong pipirmahan na MOU sa mga darating na araw. Presidential Assistant David B. Diciano, the Office for Bangsamoro Transformation. Presidential Assistant Cesar B. Llano, the Chairperson of Government of the Philippines Peace Implementing Panel. Sir, maraming salamat sa inyong idea at sa inyong concept na we have to have a close collaborations with the Mindanao State University. Member of Parliament Liza Alamia, the Chairperson of the GPH Task Force for the Commission Combatants and Their Communities, or TFDCC, Madam. Deputy Minister Abdulma Omid Tumawis, member of the MILF TFDCC. Sir, thank you for the good message. Director Akram Latif, MSU Institute for Peace and Development in Mindanao. Sir. Director Para Grace Vinaparan, the Head of Secretariat of the GPH PIP. My best friend, my friend, and yung aking mahal na kaibigan, Member of Parliament Abdullah Bravo Macapaar from Commander of the Northwestern Mindanao Front. Please give them a round of applause. Attorney Rashid V. Pandi, PMS Director here in the region. Brigadier General Yegor Ray P. Baroquillo, Jr., the Commander of 103rd Brigade. Our distinguished recipient of the subsidy for their schooling who are present here, their parents, members of the staff of the MSU, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and also from the PNP, to our fellow public servants and peace builders, representatives of the Academe, other esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Mindanao State University for supporting OPAPRO's effort to promote peace educations in the Bangsamoro and transforming the commissioned combatants, MILF combatants, into a peaceful and productive members of the society. MSU is also our partner in the transformation of the MNLF combatants. In fact, we are very unsuccessful in the previous years in convincing the transformation roadmap for the MNLF combatants. But because of the MSU, we were able to enroll the decommissioned combatants of the MNLF, more than 2,000 of them, and we have stenciled more than 2,000 firearms. Kaya nga po, yung biroan nga po namin, na-convert na po ang MSU. Ngayon pala, MILF State University na rin. Dati, ang tawag namin, MNLF State University. Pero ngayon, MILF State University na rin. Nakikita po natin, kasi po ang MSU, ito yung parang National Peace University natin. Sila yung tinatakbuhan ng mga mamahihirap at saka yung mga tawag namin mga dukha na nating mga kababayan. Kasi ako, dukha rin ako before, talagang parang katulad nyo, talagang kulang din ang pera namin sa pag-aaral. Truly, the assistance of coming from the peace partners such as the MSU system has been invaluable in pushing forward and building on the gains of the Bangsamoro peace process. By uplifting lives of our former combatants as well as their families, we are capacitating them to become instruments of peace and development and empowering them to join our collective vision on bringing just and lasting peace to the Bangsamoro and beyond. We are gathered here today for the ceremonial release of checks of 171 student grantees of the Educational Assistance Program, which is one of the socio-economic initiative under the Socio-Economic Development Program for the decommissioned combatants. Masaya po ako dahil kasi out of that 171 students, 50 po ang male and 121 ang ating female. Last week, nagkaroon po tayo ng International Conference on Women, Peace and Security. Ito, maganda pong programa ito dahil 121 female girls ang nabigyan natin ng assistance in order to empower them and give them good education. Palakpakan po natin ang mga kababaihan po natin na nandito po ngayon. The Educational Assistance Program aims to improve the quality of life of the commissioned combatants by helping at least one member of their family complete a bachelor's degree. Kaya siguro, Sir Diciano, 40,000 yung ating combatants. Kung isa ang iyan natin, ibig sabihin, we will spend 2 billion. 2 billion of them. So, i-program natin talaga na we have to collect or we have to generate that 2 billion for the combatants. So, nakikita natin na yung goal natin na iaangat po namin. Ngayon, 171 lang po natin, pero 1,000 out of the 1,000 that we are programming every year. So, dagdagan po namin. For this school year, the national government has allocated funds to support the college education of more than 1,000 students from different colleges and universities in Mindanao. For the next school year, we are working to double or triple the number of our beneficiaries. Kaya hinanyahan nga po namin si MP Bravo dito para yung lahat po ng mga kamag-anak at saka yung yung mga kasamahan ng ating Front Western Command ay maisama na rin po dito sa MSU. So, yun po ang po natin na yung lahat ng Lanao Norte, Lanao del Sur, and even yung mga karatig na area dito sa Mindanao, ay gusto po namin na makapag-enroll ng benefit po na at least yung 50,000 po a year ay maibigay po na subsidy sa ating mga mahal na mga estudyante. Each qualified student will receive 50,000 for an academic year, which means 25,000 per semester, which shall cover school-related expenses such as tuition, books, uniform, lodging, and other fees. Since the program was launched in September of this year, so nilaunch lang po natin dito last few months ago, the MSU has already released checks to 524 student beneficiaries in Central, Southern, and Western Mindanao. Palakpakan po natin ang MSU. Indeed, education is one of the cornerstone of our country's peace and security agenda and will be the key in breaking the decades-long cycle of armed conflict in Mindanao. Alam niyo po, Secretary Galvez, hindi po nagsimula po yan sa, sa mayamang angkan. Actually po, ako po, balot vendor po ako for almost 2 years. 12 po kami magkapatid. Pero dahil kasi wala kaming pera, nag-enroll po ako sa PMA, sa Philippine Military Academy. Yung scholarship ko po na yon, habang naghihirap ako sa PMA, tinitipid ko yon para makapag-aral din yung mga kapatid ko. Sabi ko sa tatay ko, tatay, tama na yung siyam. Huwag mo nang dagdagan. Noong ko sa PMA, sinusuhulan ko pa yung kapatid ko na tumabi siya sa gitna para hindi na madagdagan kasi nahihirapan na yung konti lang yung sweldo ko as a kadete. Nadagdagan, naging 12. So talagang yung buhay ng isang mahirap tapos maraming magkakapatid. Tapos ako pa ang panganay, ako pa ang pinaka firstborn. Ang scholarship ko naging bunga yon para yung lahat ng mga kapatid ko nakapag-aral. Kaya kayo po ngayon, na nabigyan po kayo ng dapat isipin din natin paano na yung mga kapatid ko, yung pamilya ko. Paano na yung kabuhayan ng aking ama, ng aking ina. So ganun ang ginagawa po ng isang anak na may scholarship. Ang tinitingnan niya, hindi lang yung sa kanyang sarili. Pagka nakatapos ako, kailangan matapos din yung mga kapatid ko. Pagka natapos ako, dapat magkaroon din ng maginhawang kabuhayan ng aking pamilya. So ngayon, kayo ang leading ng transformation ng MILF at saka mga combatants natin. Dahil nakapag-aral kayo, makikita nyo ngayon kung ano yung dapat na pwedeng maibigay pa ng gobyerno sa inyo, especially sa livelihood program. I am recommending na dahil ang Bangsamoro is 76% agriculture. Kailangan maging dalubhasa tayo sa agriculture kasi yan ang nakikita natin na yung fishery at saka agriculture. Ito yung future ng ating mga susunod na mga henerasyon na ang Mindanao will be the food basket of the whole country. And then ang nakikita ko rin, na nakita din natin, na kayo ang magiging ehemplo ng inyong komunidad. Sa ngayon po, doon po sa MSU Gensan, meron pong 12 doktor na from the tribe of Tiruray at saka ng mga IPs ng Tiruray at saka yung ating ibang mga doon. Ang ginawa po namin, sinusuportahan po namin sila ngayon na we are supporting them 10,000 a month. So starting November, we will support them 10,000 a month for the whole year of 12 months. Kaya po kung may mga meron po kayong tinatawag nating meron kayong ambisyon na maging doktor, we will try to elevate the subsidy that we can have na yung para sa mga doktor 10,000 a month in 12 months. So more or less, yung 12 namin is 1.44 million a year. Yun po ang isusupport namin po sa Gensan. And pupunta rin po kami doon para magkaroon po ng ceremonial giving of check and cash para po talagang tuloy-tuloy na po na makatapos yung mga doktora natin doon sa Gensan. Bakit po natin tinutulungan? Unang-una, kung may doktor po doon sa mga komunidad, yun ang tinatawag natin Doctor for Peace. So kung may mga matapos po tayo ng mga nurse at saka mga healthcare worker para po sa isang lugar, makakatulong po kaagad po kayo. So ibig sabihin yung benepisyo na nakuha nyo mula po sa gobyerno, magti-triple ang consequences at saka impact po doon sa komunidad ninyo. Dahil naniniwala po ako na ang education will give people's empowerment. You will be empowered to generate employment, and you will be empowered with your knowledge to change the mindset of many people. Ladies and gentlemen, education is very, very critical. Ito yung sinasabi nga sa atin na yung maipapamana sa atin ng ating mga magulang na hindi pwedeng mawala. yung pera na pwede pamana sa atin ng mga magulang natin, pwede nating magastos. Pero po yung edukasyon, panghabang buhay niyo po na nasa inyo po, na yun po ang inyong pinaka-treasure, na pwede po kayong mabuhay ng maginhawa at matiwasay. So please, ang ano ko po sa inyo na let's take this opportunity for yourselves, for your family, and for your communities. We need to transform oneself to become productive and to become professional so that we can earn our living. At the same time, we can help our family and our people. So sa ngayon, ganun ang nangyari sa akin. Natutuwa ako dahil sa scholarship ko sa PMA, marami na ako natutulungan ngayon. Hindi lang ang aking kamag-anak, pati ang buong mga komunidad na hindi nakakakaya ng ganitong edukasyon dahil sila ay naghihikahos dahil wala po silang pera. So I encourage everybody to take this opportunity and exploit this opportunity to develop oneself and to develop your family. I also wish to thank the Task Force for the Decommissioned Combatants of the Government of the Philippines and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front for their effort to realize the program that we are having now. Thank you for your patience in locating and reaching out and guiding the MILFDCs and their children to apply for the program. So I would like to thank the chairman of the TFDCC, Madam Lamia, for your patience. And also, Sir Tumawis, pakisabi lang po sa aking counterpart. Ako po yung pinakaunang member ng counterpart po niya. Ako po yung counterpart niya na una when I was still the MILF CCH chairman. So way forward, as we release the remaining checks to our student beneficiaries, I urge all the students to present here today to take this great opportunity and capitalize on the benefits of the program. Pag-ingatan at sulitin ninyo ang scholarship na inyong natanggap. Ito ang kapalit ng sakripisyo ng inyong mga magulang. Alam niyo po, ang inyong magulang nagkaroon ng tinatawag na struggle. Nagsakripisyo po sila. At ito po ngayon ang tinatawag nating dividends of their struggle. Ito din ang magiging susi upang matulungan ninyo maiangat ang inyong kabuhayan at mga pamilya at magkaroon kayo ng mas magandang kinabukasan. At kapag nakapagtapos na kayo sa inyong pag-aaral, naway suportahan ninyo ang inyong mga komunidad at ang pamahalaan sa pagsulong sa tunay at pangmatagalang kaunlaran at kapayapaan sa Bangsamoro. Sa inyong mga kamay, nakasalalay ang kinabukasan ng Bangsamoro. At meron po kaming programa, siguro in the future, magkakaroon ulit tayo ng MOA. Kung madagdagan po ang aming pamana project, maybe we can build a 50 million worth of Peace and Development Center here. Yung 2 floor po, pwedeng gawing dormitory ng ating mga scholars. At yun po, gagawin po natin. Magbubuo po kami ng Peace and Development Center na 50 million worth, 4-story building, doon po sa Jensan. Pero baka po magtampo ang ating president, na sa kanya po, wala po dito sa MSU, po natin, ang gagawin po natin is maglalagay rin po tayo dito, para po dito. And this is our promise and our commitment that we will always make MSU as our partner. And whatever resources that we can get from the national government, we will share it for the MSU. That is our commitment. Considering MSU, we have realized that the MSU has 11 systems, and it can help our communities all throughout Mindanao. Once again, on behalf of PAPRU, I would like to thank our gratitude to the MSU, particularly to our president, and also to our faculty. Rest assured that PAPRU will always be here for us to provide the generous support and also to implore and explore the peace education and peace research modules here in MSU. Once again, thank you very much to all of you. To our dear students, I look forward to seeing you all at your graduation day. Mabuhay ang kabataang Pilipino, mabuhay ang MSU, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary Galvez Jr. To deliver the response on behalf of the student beneficiaries, let us all welcome Mr. Sultan Asrin Pakalna Natangkop. A round of applause, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And a wonderful day to all. By the way, I am Sultan Asrin Pakalla Natangkop, currently a fourth-year student pursuing a Bachelor of Arts and Communication and Media Studies here at Mindanao State University. Beyond my academic pursuits, I am proud to be the son of a decommissioned combatant from the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, or MILF. Today, I wish to share a narrative centered on hope, resilience, and the profound influence of peace. But before anything else, I want to acknowledge Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. from the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity. President Attorney Basari Mapapeno from Mindanao State University System. Presidential Assistant David B. Diciano from OPAPRO Office for Bangsamoro Transformation. Presidential Assistant Cesar Biano, Chairperson from Government of the Philippines Peace Implementing Panel. MP Liza Alamia, Chairperson of GPH Task Force for Decommissioned Combatants and Their Communities, or TFDCC. MP Abdullah Bravo Macapaar, Member of Parliament and Front Commander of Northwest Mindanao Front. Deputy Minister Abdul Mohamed Tumawis, Member of MILF TFDCC. Dear Sarah Efara Grace V. Naparan, Head of Secretariat of GPH PIP. Dear Akram Latif from MSU Institute of Peace and Development and Mindanao. And last but certainly not the least, Beijing Yigor Ri Barokilio, 103rd Infantry Brigade. Big thanks for them, for their support and to their untiring efforts. Mashallah, no words can express. May the Almighty Allah bless you more than a pieces of words and a good heart you have. Now moving on, growing up, life wasn't always easy. Naging isang tapat na kasapi ng MILF ang aking. He was always off and away. At ramdam namin ang bigat ng kawalang katiyakan at hindi kami sigurado kung ano ang darating sa kinabukasan. At ang patuloy na pag-aalala tungkol sa karanasan. Ito ay isang mabigat na pasanin. Alam natin yun. Kami ay nahirapan sa pinansyal. At minsan, tila kami ay nagtatangkang mabuhay lamang. But then, something changed. The peace talks between the government of the Philippines and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front instilled a sense of optimism in our lives. We began to entertain the possibility of achieving enduring peace in Mindanao. This period was marked by significant relief, joy, and a revitalized belief in what the future could hold. Aminin man natin o hindi, mahirap po ang naging desisyon ng ating mga mahal na ama na maging isang decommissioned combatant. Ito ay isang mahirap na hakbang, alam natin yan. Ngunit ito ay isang decision na ginawa nila para sa kapayapaan. The transitional cash assistance where my father received during that time was a lifeline. Malaking tulong po ito para sa amin na muling itayo ang aming buhay. Ang mga programa para sa pagsasagawa ng kaunlaran para sa mga decommissioned combatants at kanilang mga pamilya ay napakahalaga na nagbigay sa aking ama ng pagkakataong matuto ng mga bagong kasanayan at makapag-ambag sa aming komunidad. Ngayon, narito po ako sa inyong harapan bilang isang benepisyaryo ng programa ng tulong pang-edukasyon para sa mga anak ng mga decommissioned combatants. Ang programang ito ay patunay ng dedikasyon ng gobyerno, ng MILF at ng lahat ng mga taong walang pagod na nagtrabaho para sa kapayapaan sa Mindanao. Ang tulong pang-edukasyon na ito ay hindi lamang isang regalo, kundi isang pamumuhunan sa aking hinaharap. Isang pamumuhunan sa hinaharap ng aming komunidad. Ito ay isang pagkakataon para sa akin na bumuo ng mas magandang buhay. Isang buhay na malaya mula sa mga anino ng hidwaan. I wish to convey my heartfelt appreciation to the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, o PAPRO, Mindanao State University, MSU, the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, or MILF, and above all, to my father, Aminuddin Tahir Natangkop, for his sacrifices in the pursuit of peace. To my fellow grantees, let us fully embrace this opportunity. Let us dedicate ourselves to our studies, aim for excellence, and leverage our education to create a more promising future for ourselves and our communities. Sa lahat ng patuloy na sumusuporta sa mga decommissioned combatants at kanilang mga pamilya sa pamamagitan ng mga programang pangkaunlarang sosyo-ekonomiya, huwag kayong mawalan ng pag-asa. Sinasabi ko po yan sa inyo. Because your commitment to peace and reconciliation is truly inspiring. Let us work together to ensure that the sacrifices made for peace are not in vain. Let us build a Mindanao kung saan ang bawat bata ay mabigyan ng pagkakataon na umunlad. A Mindanao kung saan kapayapaan at kasaganaan ang maghahari. Allahu Akbar! Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Natangkop. Please stay on stage as we will be formally awarding the real checks this time to the first 6 students. The rest of the awarding or releasing will be facilitated by IPDM and some members of OPAPRU, because after this awarding, our VIPs will proceed to the OP conference room for the press conference. Okay, the first awardee is the representative himself, Sultan Asrin Natangkop. Followed by Miss Rohanisa Amer. We request all the officials on stage to facilitate or to award the check to our first beneficiary. We kindly ask the officials to remain on stage for the photo op as we award the checks to our students. Again, the next beneficiary is Miss Rohanisa Amer, followed by Miss Alnaira Batua. Alnaira Batua, to be followed by Miss Najifa Alip Kri. Okay. Miss Najifa Alip Kre, Miss Asnia Abdul Wahid, and Mr. Abdul Samad Haji Ali. Please come up on stage to receive your checks. Let's give a round of applause to our first 6 beneficiaries. May we kindly invite all the student beneficiaries to please proceed sa front so you can have a photo opportunity with our officials from OPAPRU, the MILF, and the Mindanao State University. And then we ask the officials to please move forward. The beneficiaries will be downstairs, sa baba ng stage po. Okay, we have a change of plans. Ang sabi ng ating official photographers, please remain in your seats. Ang mag-a-adjust na lang ay ang mga officials. Okay, bababa for konting cardio ang ating mga officials. One last photo opportunity before the press conference. Yeah. We request all the beneficiaries to stay in the middle part of the convention center para mapuno natin yung seats in the middle. Okay, please maximize the seating capacity sa Gilook, sa gitna ng convention center. Okay? There are vacant seats sa left. Please occupy the vacant seats sa left. Our decommissioned combatants can join yung vacant seats sa left para maganda tingnan sa picture. Dito sa front, mayroong dalawang butas. Official photographers, please wait for a while. Please move. Okay, i-fill na natin yung bakanting upuan. Thank you. Okay. Okay, peace sign daw. Okay. Smile for the camera, everyone. Okay. Thank you, everyone. That concludes the ceremony. The releasing of the rest of the checks will be conducted here. It's going to be here at the convention center. Our personnel from the Institute for Peace and Development in Mindanao will be assisting our beneficiaries. For the VIPs who will be participating in the press conference, let us all go back to the OP conference room to continue the rest of the program. Thank you once again to our college deans, the directors of the academic, semi-academic units, and administrative units for joining us this morning. It makes us happy to see all of you. Is anyone from, andito ba yung beneficiary na nag-aaral ng medicine? Meron ba ditong student beneficiary natin na nag-aaral ng medicine? Please come forward. Secretary Galvez would like to personally talk to our student beneficiary pursuing medicine.
Hello.